colors out. I know. We know, guys, we know where we're going. Everybody calm down. We just had to come over and take a look at the dogs because we're so excited. I know, they're like, they're not going where they're supposed to go. I'm like, we just are having a moment with our puppies.
Well, you can't put the you can't put the light.
Here's the
and
new
then
one.
we don't have the lights on yet but he wasn't supposed to come out, but it's all wrapped and you've got the LEDs around his pumpkin.
A golden retriever. There's 650 left. The chocolate lab. There's how many? 250. He's supposed to be on later on today. We're going to be in trouble.
You are going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Whoops. Sorry. I hope Mally got hers. Okay, so I love that when we invest in Bethlehem lights, like you were talking about how my mom always said, like, have something pretty to look at when you're doing the dishes. So I have Bethlehem lights, swags that they bring out at Christmas time. But then I put them in because they're very Christmassy. I was looking at this and thinking, how beautiful would this be on my back deck? How great is this for, you've been listening to me talk about trailing the Wicker Park around the outside. And here is, for the first time ever, a set of 2 decorative cedar garlands. I'm going to run back and get our today's special value moment because remember, the hanging basket is about to sell out in the cedar. And this is new. They are 7 feet. You're getting a set of 2.
It's
14 feet.
It's unbelievable.
For $39.98. I'm gonna go grab a value of the day. You tell everybody.
I have this store that I love to like shop at that I just dream about, and they had cedar garlands, and they're not even like close to as lush and as thick as these for like 5 times the price.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful these is. They're flexible and they move. They're super organic. Look how thick it is and lush. You've got different stages of growth with the cedar. They just fall and drape so perfectly. They're easy to manipulate and maneuver. So if you want to put it on a mantle, you can. If you want to hang it over your door, you can. If you want to like wrap it up and maybe you have a big trough, wood trough. A lot of people decorate with those down the center of your table, you can. But you're getting 2, Jane, and they're 7 feet long. And
you probably could even cut it if you wanted to make it shorter and do it on smaller ones. But remember, go back and get the today's special value because the cedar is new. That's a set. It's the symbol of longevity and endurance. Which, you know, if you're thinking about that, there you go. Here it is on the inside. There's the hanging basket, which is now final call.
So beautiful.
And
the cedar down
on the table.
And we were talking when, I was out here when they were dressing the table, they're like, do we make it holiday or do we make it harvest? And I'm like, that's the beauty. You can make it whatever you want. You can put pumpkins out there and it can be harvest. You put berries out there and, and a couple of, sprigs and then it's holiday. And then it's every day. Or maybe you put Easter eggs in there and it's your Easter centerpiece.
Black, white, and green, there's your base, and then you just go to town every holiday.
This garland, it could be, when it finally came out, we were like, oh, we're 1. And then we're like, should we put 2 together? And then we were like, two 7 feet garland to use on, on the back of, your couch end table, because you can put whatever you want with it.
We could drape it around the door.
You could drape it under. I'm gonna go up there because it's so pliable and decorative that it's so easy to use.
How many times has Jane said Bethlehem lights, fairy lights, but then you weave the fairy lights through it.
I don't know.
This show has
I'm not
such
tall
a great
enough.
vibe. Don't ask me because I was at the grocery store one time and a sweet lady
I was getting a little
came up to me.
ambitious. I have heels on for the first time in probably a year.
A woman came up to me at the grocery store and she goes, honey, can you reach that top shelf? I said, no, I'm sorry. Let's wait for you. I did. I waited with her until somebody else came down there. I'm like, can you get that? Because I certainly can't.
But this is how to drape on your fireplace.
Oh. I love to put those little clips on the end of my island in the kitchen.
Yes.
And then just clip it on there. Like, just have fun. I love these ideas. Many of the things that you're seeing in our ideas go back to that today's special value, including that hanging basket that's about to go, and also the wreath that's also fairly limited. I think you get to go home now.
Well, Jane, that was so much fun.
Always my
to hang out with you all night long.
And if one of the dogs are missing, it wasn't me.
I won't tell anyone.
If one of the dogs are missing, it was not me. Okay, so. Hello, Miss Rachel. Oh my gosh, you brought me Halloween.
I brought you Halloween.